It is cold and dark outside, and most people are sleeping. But if you want to get results in your fitness in your life, you got to carve out the time because it's not going to just show up for you. If you want to really make progress, get up with us. Let's do it together. We'll change our fitness, reach our goals every day. Let's go. First thing, we got to prime our minds. So find yourself a little space. Get yourself down into your squat. Basically, put your feet underneath your heels and then sit down in what we call a passive squat here. You're just going to put your heels under your hips, sit it down, and we're going to spend a minute here choosing our first thoughts. Maple, get out of the way. And doing just a little bit of breath work. So grab yourself a counterbalance if you're going to fall over. Sorry for the delay there. And what we're going to do is we're going to inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and then hold for 4 rounds while we choose our first thoughts. So go ahead and inhale, hold, exhale, hold. I am responsible. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I will make time between stimulus and response. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I have all I need to succeed today and will focus on progress over perfection. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I choose gratitude. All right. Hopefully your version is easier than mine and you don't have the extra fun challenge of Maple. All right. Next, let's get our bodies moving. Good morning, Jody. Good morning, Jason. How are you guys feeling this morning? All right, so first thing here after we prime the mind is we're going to get moving. We're going to get down and then we're going to get up. So we're looking at all the way on the floor. And you can walk yourself all the way back up. Celebrate the fact that you can get up off the floor. And we're going to get 2 minutes of those burpees. So you don't need to move fast. You can pick up the pace as you go if you'd like. You can walk it down. Walk it up. And let's just go through nice and steady. Starting to get the blood flowing. Starting to lubricate the joints. Starting to create a little bit of range of motion. So that we're good to get some intensity in about 15 minutes. Tara, good morning. I'm not sure you've joined us here before, have you? Hell yeah. Thanks for joining us. We're just getting started with our warm-up. And then we've got some overhead squats and V-ups for our kind of main session. And then some hanging work afterwards for the shoulders. So hopefully you'll join us, Tara. We change the workout every day. Making sure that we're always making progress. Always challenging the body to do something new. So that we're never getting stagnant by doing the same things over and over again. One more minute of just nice and slow burpees. Always trying to create functional capacity so that whatever life throws at us is easy and we can take on any physical challenge that we want with confidence. Another 30. starting to see the carryover of what we're doing here. And I know I've mentioned this a few times, but I get into my gym a couple times a week. And the more consistent I am here, which I am, this is day 183 in a row so far, the more I'm starting to see that carry over the gym, and I'm starting to, even movements that we don't do here, I'll just see that my capacity has improved. And I'm beating people at the gym that I normally wouldn't, so it's working. All right, next, a little bit of knee raise for the hip flexors. So just standing tall on one leg, bringing the knee up towards the chest. If you can get it above the hip, awesome. If not, that's okay. Maybe get 10. If you got a side that's weaker, feel free to do more reps on that side. Switch it up. Tara, do you work out regularly? What's your current routine? Where are you coming from? Okay, from there, feet underneath the hips, and we're gonna hinge in our good morning, just till you feel some hamstring tension, and then stand up, squeeze the butt. Try to maintain that neutral spine instead of rounding it over. Hips back, feel the stretch, and squeeze. Maybe feeling a little bit of posterior chain there from yesterday's deadlifts. I'm not feeling too much. Feel pretty good there. All right, onto our single leg. Let's go ahead and take one foot off the floor. And you can just hang out there. You can calf raise. You can move that opposite foot around in a semicircle. You're just trying to challenge the stabilizers a little bit of that hip. You could do a little moving around side to side. Whatever you want. You could do the old hip raise and lower. Go ahead and switch sides once you start to feel a little burn in that hip. Do a couple raises and lowers. Ooh, felt that. Hope you guys are all feeling fantastic this morning. Ready to get in some overhead squats. This combo is good. I'm excited about the overhead squats, but nervous about the V-ups. All right, from there, come down into a plank and then take one foot outside the hands. And I want to make this dynamic. I don't want to just hang out in a stretch, so I want to move around, being active in those positions. Get a couple rotations per side. Switch it up. This is that position that I can tend to spend too much time in, I guess. Jason saying, boo, that's for tomorrow. I think you're gonna like my costume, Jason. I don't know if anybody else here is gonna appreciate it, but at the gym they will, and I know you will, so. It's coming. It's heavy though. Hint, hint. Spencer, good morning. How are you feeling? I know you're counting down the days till the end of that diet. How excited are you? It's funny, I was talking to a personal training client yesterday, Spencer, about how, you're struggling with sleep. And I think this might be part of the problem. As much as we love when you join, and I hope to always have you here, it's probably not good for your sleep. If you wake up and then you come and watch us, it's probably, although, as you said yesterday, you fell asleep, maybe I can try to lull you to sleep a little bit and it'll help. All right. From there, we're going to change it up a little bit here. It's my nursery rhyme now. I like it. Good. That's okay. As long as the stream stays playing, that's perfect while you sleep. All right. So next one, instead of a thoracic spine rotation on this, what we're going to do is a little bit of shoulder prep. So from your front, we're just going to press up overhead, keeping the hands up off the floor. Let's get 10 there. Should start to feel that in the upper back and the shoulders. And then from there, we're gonna go air squats for the first round. So feet under the shoulders, hips down and back, and then drive out of there. Tara says, I'm in Minnesota. Been a few weeks since I worked out. I'm glad to be here. Awesome, Tara. It's getting cold there in Minnesota as well. I've got a clip to show after the workout of what it's looking like here in the mornings, because we are getting into winter pretty close. The animals will still soon be doing their winter journeys. All right, second round, we're gonna go with the, the hip lift and rotate, knee lift and rotate. I don't have a good name for this. Like a step over the fence. I don't know. No good reason, no good name. I see Yaroslav there. Good morning, Yaroslav. How are you feeling after that workout at the gym yesterday? If you're familiar with CrossFit, yesterday's workout at our gym was an open workout, one that's been repeated twice now. It's 23.1, 60 calorie row, 50 toes to bar, 40 wall balls, 30 power cleans, 135, 20 muscle ups, and it's an AMRAP, but most people get one. Right, we'll go to our staggered stance now for the good mornings. 1 foot, toes lined up with the heels. The other foot, send the hips back, feel that hamstring. And that workout, any open workout, you just tend to work a little bit harder, beat yourself up a little bit. So, good test every once in a while, and then you get to see how fit you are compared to the last time you did that workout. I didn't necessarily get a higher score, but felt really good during. Let's go ahead and switch sides if you haven't. Yeah, whoever just pressed the little heart button there, awesome. Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that. Okay. And then from there, we'll go to our single leg. And we'll go with our hip hinge here this time. So send the that's non-standing leg back, hinge over, get as far as you want. If you can touch the floor, cool, not a big deal. If not, but trying to hinge at the hip here a little bit. I'm not super upset if I round a little bit, but just trying to get some range of motion at the hip, squeeze it at the top. Kevin Boyle, good morning, how you doing? This is the first time here. Tell us about you. We're just finishing up our warm-up here, and then we'll start talking about our main EMOM for the day, which is gonna be some overhead squats and V-ups. And then we'll do some hang work afterwards, be it double arm, single arm, pull-ups, whatever you need work on. Good session. Hopefully you hang out with us and give it a go. Accessible to any level. I got scaling options for everybody. Okay, one more of these. And then we'll go to our, let's go reverse lunges this time. So just standing tall, take a nice long step back, let the back knee kiss the floor, stand it back up, trying to keep a nice vertical shin on the front leg. Let's get 10 or so of those. Who's there? Jabes, good morning, how you doing? What's your workout today, Jabes? Are you joining us? You gonna do some overhead squats? Jabes, I wanna see a short on your channel of you doing some overhead squats. That's what I'm looking for. That would make me excited. I think Jody'd probably watch that too. All right, from there, once again, we're not gonna go thoracic spine rotations, even though it'd be effective as well. We're gonna go with a T position here. You can see me. So laying on my front, arms are out to the sides. And I'm just gonna lift them as, oh dog. I'm just gonna lift them as high as I can. End up punching the dog in the face. Maple, you're not helpful at all here. Let's get 10. Thinking about pinching the shoulder blades together. Maple, go. Stop, no, don't attack me. Let's get 10 there. This right arm is not getting anywhere because I'm just hitting the dog every time. Maple. Pinch the shoulder blades together. I am feeling that. Okay. And then one more set of air squats. We're a minute behind, that's okay. So feet back under the shoulders. We are overhead squatting today, so good idea to get in that squat. Hips back and down. Keep the knees out. You can think about pulling the hips towards the heel to get into a more vertical position, so that when you're supporting that weight overhead, it's a lot easier on the shoulders than if you're got a big forward lean. So a couple more here, and then we'll start talking about our EMOM. Fantastic. All right. Wow. Let's just see. Jody, step over the dog gate. Yeah, that's a good idea. We do have dog gates, although Maple just hops right over them, so they're not super effective. Yaroslav was really fun. The only problem is I did 10 extra wall balls, 50 instead of 40. Is that a problem? Jabes, what do goals mean? Yeah, Jabes, I had commented on your short. A goal is what you're trying to achieve. What do you want to get to in life? What's important? What are you working on? Kevin Doyle, 9 a.m. here in Ireland. Nice. On the foam roller. Got shuttle runs, toasted bar, GHD sit-ups today. Fantastic. So Kevin, you're a CrossFitter, obviously. Has anyone told you sound like the guy in the TV show Task? They have not. I'm also unfamiliar with that show. Oh, Tara says, Kevin, I think he sounds like House MD. Hey, no idea. I haven't watched that show either. Okay, so skip that here. Okay, so next step, 2 movements today. One is a hip flexion, kind of gymnastics movement. I'm gonna get my mat out. If you have a tendency of, when you do sit-ups or anything, if your butt gets a little sore, like the tailbone, get yourself a mat, because you're gonna be sitting on your hips, basically. So I'll show a couple options for this, and I will pre-warn you, I am not good at these. So this is not gonna be a perfect demo. This is gonna be my best shot. So the goal is, from your basically hollow position, is to make contact with the feet, with the hands, straight-legged, and then close back down. So I'm gonna try a couple here. Nope. I want to make sure that the upper back, or the whole back, comes off the floor. There, that one was okay. As you can see, it's pretty hard to balance. I need more practice with these. But either way, that's kind of what the V-up looks like. Another option could be a tuck-up. So from the same position, Maple, please go away. From that same start position, you're just going to come to a tuck in the middle instead of straight legs out in front. Still want to balance on the hips, but I'm just coming to a tuck as opposed to that, that straight leg position. Option number 3, if those just don't work for you, it's just gonna be a sit-up. Lay down, get up. And then you're gonna choose a number of those that will be challenging every second minute, and alternating with your overhead squat. Kevin, I don't know if you answered that, but do you obviously do CrossFit? How did you find us? Okay, second movement is our overhead squat. I'm going to talk about it a little bit, the PVC here, but if you have a barbell and you want to do that, that is a great option. So, and the value of the overhead squat is just extra stability, because that weight is so far away from you. Okay, so first thing you want to think about is a grip on this bar. So you want to take a nice wide grip. Basically, with the barbell sitting in the hip crease, the arm should be straight. From there, we're just going to open the shoulders a little bit by taking that thing overhead, and we'll get a couple pass-throughs. Meaning, from overhead, slowly bring the bar back behind you. If you feel like it's going to rip your shoulders off, widen it out. If you feel like you want to bend the arms, once again, widen that out. You just need to be able to get behind you. It doesn't need to come down to your butt or anything, which is actually the easier part anyways. So just from overhead to behind the shoulders, get 10 of those. And then in terms of the overhead squat, if this is new, what you want to think from your start position, you want to hinge at the hips a little bit, basically a slight good morning, because you want to establish that bar over your feet, and then just a straight down squat from there, stand, reset. At the top, I want to make sure that thing's pressed back up overhead as opposed to trying to hold it back behind me. So once again, slight good morning, keeping that bar pressed up straight over the feet, squat, stand. If you don't have a barbell, this is a good option. It may seem too easy right now, like, hey, there's no weight there, but give yourself 10 or 15 of those every couple minutes, and that's going to be effective. So if you've got a barbell, you can snatch it or clean and jerk it. My concern is hitting my hat, but if I clean and jerk it, put it on your back, widen out to that snatch grip, or a little narrower if you like for an overhead squat, pop it up overhead, and then go from there. And you've got options here to either go light and do more reps, make it a little more cardio, or make it a little more of a strength session and go heavy for less reps, 5 or less kind of thing. So let's take a few minutes here. Maple, that's not your toy. And let's start getting set up. So if you have a barbell, start thinking about what weight you want. Start getting some warm-up reps in. And testing out any options for your V-ups. So we're going to take a couple minutes here and get set. If you're done already, click the like button, subscribe. Think about if you could share this with somebody. Like it. Kevin, just turned on my YouTube and this video popped up. I've seen you commenting on the other podcasts I watched too. Awesome. So you're in that CrossFit community, likely in the Sevon community as well. Do you follow a certain program there, Kevin, or do you just program for yourself? What are you following? Obviously, a lot of people in that world are Sentinel, and it seems like everybody that's not Sentinel follows like Mayhem or something. So what kind of program are you on? All right, so I'm telling myself I want to go heavier on this, although I say this every morning, and then kind of just depends on how we feel. I was also thinking about potentially putting this on the squat rack, just so I wouldn't hit my hat with it, but the squat rack is tedious. So I'm thinking clean and jerk. Let's see how that goes with the hat. Whoa, a little wobbly there. Thanks, Maple. Where do we want to go here? Let's see. A little bit heavier. I think I'm going to go for maybe 5 reps on the overhead squat. One thing you might want to do is if the overhead squat is new, go with a pause. Pause in the bottom for 3 to 5 seconds, just to start getting comfortable with that position. The more you do that, the more you'll find snatches and whatnot easier to hold and stabilize in the bottom. Tara, I got loosened up. I think my hips are going to feel better. It's 4:22 and I'm going to get some more sleep, but I'll watch later, see if a friend wants to do the workout with me. Awesome, Tara. Have a good sleep. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate it. And if you do the workout later, which I hope you do, comment about how it went. What options did you use? How did it feel? Let me know. Jason, I'm going 105. Okay, that's I think what I'm thinking as well. Yeah, you're the same as me, Jason. It's the V-ups are extremely hard. But it's a newer movement. I don't have as much exposure to them. We'll do them every once in a while. We're gonna get better. Okay, I think that's where I'm gonna go. We'll check here and then we'll get started. Kevin Doyle is a Sentinel guy. There we go. Everybody's Sentinel. Kevin, if we followed Sentinel here, would you work out with us? I feel like we may be going in that direction since everybody I talk to is in the Sevon world. Kevin, I did overhead squat yesterday, so keeping it body weight today. Fantastic. Okay. I think got everybody. Yaroslav, are you joining us this morning? You're heading to the gym right now. Okay. Jabes, I want to see that overhead squat at some point. Okay. I think we're ready. I warmed up a couple reps, right? Okay. So grab a sip. Starts with the V-ups here, team. So I'm maybe going to try for 10 V-ups, even though that might take the whole minute. And then I'm going to do maybe 5 overhead squats. Maybe more, probably more, as that warms up. I don't know what the best angle for this is. All right. All right, team. I'm ready. Let's do this. We need... Oh, that's not right. I'm getting there, sorry. 10. Nah. Sorry, I keep pressing the wrong button instead of the 0. Good. 0, 1, 0. Okay. Alright. Now we're doing it. Spencer, you not want to see me overhead squat? You know I do, Spencer. But I also want to see Jabe's overhead squat. But yeah, Spencer, I would love that, man. All right. Okay. V-ups. Overhead squats. 10 seconds, team. Get it. Hopefully you don't have this. 3, 2, 1, go ahead. In different versions, each new update that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Maple. Don't need the different flavors of Maple, your problems go. Just to savor. Please go. My own issues. I need a comb to get through. I don't need to groan with you. Just go get your own tissues. Alright. Those are brutal. I need lots of work on those. Jody with the Bella bar. It's Spencer, you know. Yaroslav, I'm about to go, but I did a good warm up. Have a great workout, everyone. See you tomorrow. See you, Yaroslav. Have a good one at the gym. I didn't even check what the workout is there today. But have fun. 10 seconds. You're on the barbell, Maple. 3, 2, 1. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man. I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man. They don't know shit. Whoa, that was low. All right, 1 round down. If that was from the rack, I'd do more reps or snatch. It's a lot of work setting up. Hey, dog. 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. Be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient. Hoping one day I blow up from the basement. The top is so vacant. I don't need shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing. Sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown. Get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, I'll be my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it. The noose it fits. Some losing shit. A stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip. V-ups. That's hard. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me 20. A sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody 10. In the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign. 3, 2, 1.
just hunger thirsty persons in different versions, each new update that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different
Press up hard on that barbell.
just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
Ouch. Damn it. That wasn't good. 2 rounds down. Shit. Sorry. Excuse me. 10 seconds.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time
5,
sing along.
3, 2,
I just need
1.
cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
Jeez. Dang. Do those every day next week. Just kidding. Whew. 20. That's halfway, team. Or no, that's... Yeah. Good job so far. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the face shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the faces. I make this every day and I'm impatient. Hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement. The top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing. Sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown. Get in my way and to be put down. It ain't no place, no, this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, I'm losing shit, a stupid if you choose to live or choose to dip, you choose to fight or lose your grip and lose your gift.
3 down, 2 to go. Spencer, I power cleaned 225 yesterday. It's been a long time since I've done that. Did it. Or 100 kilos. 5, 3, 2, 1. No,
different versions, each new update that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
Dang it.
I feel like I'm losing my mind.
I feel like I take a lot of no reps on those. Ten.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you sing along. Trust me, there's
3,
nothing wrong.
2,
I just need to carry
1.
on, 'cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
One more set of each. We're doing it. Kevin, just finished my first 7-minute AMRAP. Hearing some heavy breathing is helping me push. Thanks, man. 10 seconds. Kevin, you should watch the, what was it? It was Hiller's Jason Hopper video. There's some breathing in that one. Last set of V-ups.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient. But one day I blow up in the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing. Sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown. Get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, no, this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
All right, one more set overhead squats. Yeah, I was just saying there, if you watch that video he did with Jason Hopper recently, there's no music in it. It's just Jason breathing. It's great. 10 seconds. Last set, and then we'll do our hang. 5. Feel free to get an extra rep or 2 here.
There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a tone to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
There we go.
Is everybody in the world blind?
Good job, team.
Please, Lord, give me a sign. That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions,
all right.
shut your lid. I need to run away from this.
Good job. Take a minute. Breathe. Shirley, good morning. Don't mind me, I'm just here for Maple. Say hi, Maple. Say hi. Say hi to Shirley. All right. How did those feel, Jason? Jody? Jabes, I might just take my shirt off for you, man. Just kidding. Just kidding, it's hot. All right. Okay, so let's talk about our... Alrighty, put it on there, look at that. Maple stuff. So next, we're gonna go every minute on the minute for 10 minutes with some hang work. You can't even see that. So, Maple, no. So I'm gonna set up my pull-up bar here. If you need to set up yours as well, go ahead. Otherwise, just breathe. Take a little breather. That's good. Probably could have gotten a couple more reps on the overhead squats, but Maple. Boot number 1. Child shoe. Okay, so for the hang, there we go. So you got some options here. Basically, whatever you feel you need to work on. So I'm going to, generally on Thursdays, I do some single arm. Either, drop it. Either just hanging out on one arm, or I'll do a little monkey bars, basically going back and forth. But you've got all the options in the world in terms of hang. You can go double overhand, double underhand, and you want to just choose an amount of time that you'd be able to hang there every minute, right? So with, say you hang for 20, can you repeat that with 40 seconds rest 10 times? If you want, and you haven't gotten any pulling in this week, feel free to turn those into pull-ups. And if all of that is challenging for you, just use your feet as support. So put something underneath you so that you can use your feet either to support yourself in the hang or even during that pull, so you can just use your legs. So, as I'm saying, I'm gonna do some single arm work. but you've got options. You can choose whichever ones you want. Okay. So Jody says, James, I'm sorry to report that I skipped the take my shirt off cue. It's good. You're also not on video, Jody, so it's okay. And James says, always copying my style, Adam. Hey, I got to get inspiration somewhere, James. And Jody says, overhead squats felt awesome. I added some chains in your honor, Spencer. Did you? Jody, you're hardcore. I like it. Did you clean your bar, though? Imagine doing them with chains from the floor. Although Spencer had some cleans on his channel the other day. Maple. What were they? Banded, chained power cleans? Scary, scary. All right, let's do this. Maple, you're in the way. Hang time. I'll be able to check some messages while we do this, so let's get into it. Time to hang out. So same clock going on. Let's do this. 10 seconds. I'll start off probably just with a regular hang to warm it up. You can increase the difficulty as you go here if you'd like. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. So I'm just starting double overhand. You get a little bit of side to side swing there just to start opening up the lats. And try to keep the abs on a little bit so we're not broken at the midline, so we're not super arched. Just try to focus on your breathing. If you want, you could count to yourself in your head. Anything to distract yourself from the discomfort. Although, I mean, it's only as uncomfortable as you make it, right? So there's 30. I'm going to call that first one. Don't overdo it. If you do too much of the minute, it'll be hard to maintain for the rest of them. No, from the squat rack, sorry. No, I figured you went from the squat rack, Jody, especially with chains. Did you actually use chains? Or are you just saying that to make Spencer happy? 10 seconds. Either way, I'm impressed. Okay. So I'm gonna do one palms in now. So a chin up grip hang, go ahead. And then I'm gonna do my monkey bars. And then I'll do my single arm, right? You got 10 sets here. So feel free to change it up, mix it up, do different things. That's 15. Somebody just said something in the chat there. Who is that? I can't see from here. I'll check you out in a sec. It's 30. Okay, that's probably what I'll call that one as well. One on, one off, reasonable. Trending Live TV, liked and sharing, sir. Good morning. How you doing? Why don't you do a little bit of hanging with us? Hang out. Well, let's do some hang work. So I think I'm gonna go monkey bars, 10 seconds. So just switching back and forth, but you can stay with any option that you like. 3, 2, 1, go. Left, right, left, right, left, right, oh that's slipping, left, right, and we'll hang out here for 5 maybe. Kevin, you doing some hanging with us too? There's 30. I think I'll try to keep it to 30 per minute. Jeeps trending, what up? Shirley, sister trending. Hell yeah, whole family. Like it. Alright, set 4 coming up here in 10. I'm gonna keep going with the monkey bars. 3, 2, 1. Left, right, left, swinging, right, left, right, left, right. There's 30. 4 down. Killing it. Ma'am Shirley. Sir Jabes, hello and salute. Hi Shirley. Kevin says I'm smoked after those shuttle runs. What's on the menu tomorrow? I can make it this time. Give me a sec here. Kevin, 5 seconds. I'm gonna have to check on the next minute here, Kevin. I'll be back with you in a sec, so don't run away, Kev. Go ahead. Back to the monkey bars. Tomorrow's Friday. Kevin, Friday is our weightlifting day. Actually, I remember what it is. So the EMOM is hang power cleans, tempo push-ups, and then our extra work is gonna be pause push jerks. So pause in the dip. Maybe even a pause in the catch too, I don't know. But at least a pause in the dip. So, a little bit of weightlifting technique. As I'm remembering, generally on Fridays, we do some weightlifting. I mean, we do weightlifting other days as well. Yeah, hang power cleans, tempo push-ups, and then pause push jerks. We'd love to have you join, man. We loved it. I mean, we love that you joined us even while you were doing your own session this morning too. It's all good. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Right. Yeah, whoever's pressing the emojis, thank you. More of those. Press the like button, press the emojis. Because we don't stream vertically, we don't get all the fun traffic and the trolls, so we gotta spread it with likes and emojis. There's 30. 4 more to go. Kevin Doyle, sounds good. Fantastic, man. Trending live, great work. TV, great work, sir. Thank you. Trending, what's your workout today? What are you up to? Or are you joining us for some hangs right now? 10 seconds. I think I'm just gonna do single arm now to stay on 1. For the last 4, go ahead. Right is not as good as the left though for me. 10. 20. There's 25. Jeez. Spencer, that's impressive that you can do that so long. Shirley, I'll tell him, sister, thank you. Kevin, good morning, trending. You're welcome, ma'am. Shirley, thank you so much, ma'am. You guys got it. All right, a couple more here. 3 to go. What are you eating? Got fuzz. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. What are you doing? No, hey, dang it, Maple. She got a shoe. 15. 20. 25. Oh. Wow. I feel like the cushion on that bar makes it even harder. 2 more, 1 per side. Not doing workout for now, sir. All right. At some point, just tried the 1-arm hang. I'm spinning like a wind charm. Yeah, I found that at first for sure, Kevin. Over time, I remember watching Adrian Bosman do this a long time ago, and he was intentionally doing circles on each arm. So control comes. This is still new for us too. Go ahead. It's just practice. Oh, I'm supposed to be on the right arm, aren't I? Maybe I'll do, yeah, shoot. Switch it up a little bit here. Maybe do 5s. Never gonna look back. 30. 35. One more set, team. That's what it takes. Ten seconds. Feel free to try to go for the whole minute here. I think I'll probably go singles until I can't and then hang on. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, last one. 10. $20. Calluses are so pinched. 30. 40. Oh, calluses. Pinchy fingers. 15. It's 50. 10 seconds. Maybe hold an L sit. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Hell yeah. That's not the most high intensity piece, but effective, useful, awesome. Woo! Look at the jockey callus hands right now. Good job, team. Hi, Maple. I know you want to play, don't you? Alright, trending. His border collie is named Maple. Isn't she precious? She's my hook to come here. There she is. She's always trying to play. Jody, no chains. Just kidding. Don't tempt me though. They look like fun. Jody, you better take a video of that if you do though. I want to see it. All right. Well, let's cool her down. Let's get a little stretch in here and we'll call her a day. You guys killed it. Okay, so we're gonna Maple. You know what we're doing? We're just gonna get into a child's pose. Because I'm feeling like I want to just kind of lay it down. We'll do arms overhead child's pose. How about that? Get a little shoulder stretch in at the same time. Kevin, intensity is relative. It is, but it's also absolute. You can measure them both ways. But yes, I agree that we, Kevin, I mention it all the time that I own an affiliate, by the way, in Canada here, and my mom, who is, she'll be 70 next year, she beats me all the time, and I just explained that she overscales sometimes, but yes, intensity is relative. You know, what she feels during a workout is the same as what I feel, even if she's using lighter weights or, you know, more scaled options. Okay, so what you want to do here, sit on the shins, toes together, heels apart. I don't know if you can see that. Heels are apart, and then I'm going to try to drop my hips between the heels, drop the chest down, and then arms overhead. You're going to feel potentially some unloading in the lumbar spine, and then likely some shoulder stretch here as well, especially if you don't have a hat on. Maybe I can talk to you guys without having that on. Okay, so we'll hang out here for at least a minute. Let's see, trending live TV says Maple is like my Bang Bang. They love to be part of the video too. What kind of dog is Bang Bang? Trending? Cute. Trending says, how is beautiful Lassie, ma'am Shirley? Shirley, do you have a dog as well? Is she what, a collie? Collie? What are the Lassie dogs called? Is that a collie? I think. Not this crazy border collie though, who's about to drop her ball on my computer, but she's standing right beside. Maple, let's go. Come on over here. Come on. That way at least you're not on the computer. Max, Pulsing Iron, good morning. If you guys want to see some consistency, good attitude, big community, exciting chat, go check out Pulsing Iron. You got another workout later today, Max, or just this morning today? But it's what, every morning? I mean, his morning is my evening. I don't know, I get confused. He does one at our 4 a.m. and then like 2 or 3 p.m. But it's only 5 days a week or so that you do that. Maple, did she do the afternoon workouts? Yeah, what a nice dog. She's nice when she's not being terrible. Like right now, she has one of my daughter's shoes, which she is chewing nicely. Dang. Pulsing Iron says, yeah, I'll have a second one today. It would be some more good pain. Pulsing Iron, I'm always curious about the volume. I heard you this morning talking about dips and how they tend to be a little bit uncomfortable. You know, like my body gets a little bit sore sometimes, and I'm just curious about the volume. Like I know that the body adapts. It just blows my, oh, you can't even hear me. Dang. I forgot the mic wasn't on. I was just talking to myself there. But yeah, Pulsing Iron. Max, what I was just saying was just the, you're talking about the dips. Yeah, the towel pull-ups were very cool this morning. But what I was asking though, you were mentioning that the dips cause you a little bit of discomfort, so you don't necessarily do them as many or as often. Do you... Oh, okay. Sorry. So you said it's not muscle-related pain. It's just like the tension pulling on the scar. I get you from that position. That makes sense. Okay. So do you get any discomfort though? I mean, like you're doing tons of volume every day. Do you have a huge recovery protocol, or do you just the volume because your body's adapted, you don't get beat up? Like what is that like, Pulsing Iron or Max? I mean, we do different things every day, so we don't necessarily like build up a whole lot of, and we also don't do hundreds of reps of anything. But I'm curious how you feel. Like, I had the same for push-ups earlier this year. Took a lot of time to get. Okay, so you just kind of pushed through it, or did you modify? How did you get through that? All right, I feel like I could stay in this stretch all day, but let's go ahead and hop out of here. What do we do? Overhead squats, V-ups. Let's just do a little upward dog as well, since we did a lot of V-ups there. So squeeze your butt and just let the abs kind of drop, but squeeze the butt so that you're not just arching through the spine so much. What are you saying? Jody says, hi, Pulsing Iron. I catch your lives, but I'm usually at my desk working. Awesome. Pulsing Iron, zero recovery protocol. Just getting my way after workout. Drink a lot, eat well, sleep well. Love it. Kevin Doyle, gotta go see you tomorrow. See you, Kevin Doyle. Thanks for joining, man. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Jabes says, hi, Max. Jody says, bye, Kevin. Jabes, Max, how's workout? His workout's always good, Jabes. I'm sure you've seen Max before, but if you haven't, go check out his channel. It's a little different than what we do here, but inspiring and lots of fitness. Max says, hi, Jody. James, how are you? James says, bye, Kevin, good luck. Pulsing Iron. James, autocorrect. James, is that your first name? Is it Jabes? Jabes? Or is that just a YouTube title? Okay, let's get out of there. Also, because I got to get this dog to stop eating that boot again. Poor little boot. She didn't rip it. Oh, she ripped the tag. This dog. Okay, let us move on. I've got a little demo of how cold it is here in Canada for you. Pulsing Iron Max says, workout was so fun but painful in the forearms. Yeah, I saw you showing your forearms after that. Obviously, I didn't do any pull-ups, so I didn't. We did some hanging. Okay, so before you run away, this is what Canada looks like. Why is that screen black? Interesting. Either way, you can see this is yesterday morning. Obviously, not today because it's still dark out here, but we got frost. I mean, we've had a lot of frost already, but As you can see, I'm in the orchard right now. So this is an orchard I planted in 2022. So that's an apple tree, but you can see we're just covered in frost. And the chickens are off on the right there. You can see the frost on their netting. I think we'll see the sheep here. That's the ladies. Those are the ewes and the llamas over there. But we're getting into the cold. It is, winter is on its way here. You can hear the crunching. But you can also, I don't know who I was talking to. I was talking to someone about chickens. Was it you, Tasharia, about the hardiness of chickens? I mean, you're in Texas as well, so it probably won't even get this cold. But you can see our chickens are not even moved into their winter housing yet, right? They'll stay out there until basically I can't move their trailer through the snow anymore. And then they'll go into it's like a high tunnel. It's not even a greenhouse. It's an open-ended high tunnel. Because chickens are hardy as hell. And if they don't survive the winter, they're not meant to be here. So that's my place covered in frost. I'm sure throughout the winter you'll be getting more clips of winter, of snow. I think I had another little clip here. Let me just see what the other one was. I put some, oh right. This one will need to be turned over probably. Oh, there we go. So this is the chicken's water yesterday morning. That's how cold it is. It was about 2 centimeters or half an inch or so of ice on there. This is one of my winter tasks. Although dead of winter, that whole thing is frozen solid. So you basically plunk it out as like a 6-inch thick chunk, 6-inch thick piece of ice chunk, and then fill it up. So we're getting into it. Winter is coming. So there we go. Look at that. Tasharia, you probably won't have to deal with this with your chickens. By the way, good morning, Tasharia. Tasharia coming in. How you doing this morning, Tasharia? Alright, Jody says, my pups are also causing mischief. Are they as, mischievous as this one, though? I mean, yours are a little bit older, aren't they? So they're not quite as, I don't want to say irritating, but, I don't know, attention-seeking, maybe? And Jody says, time to get all the winter gear out. Oh yeah, we're in it. We're in it for sure. I've already started layering up, and realistically, hunting season starts on Saturday here, and, sitting outside, even though it's, early November and it's not the mid of the dead of winter, sitting out there and not moving for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours is so cold. So, agreed. Shirley says, thank you so much for this beautiful. Yeah, I don't know if you're in the same, if you're as north as us, Shirley. Hopefully it's not as cold. I mean, unless you really like the cold, I guess. But yeah, maybe it's not as cold where you're at. Jody says, Tasharia, hello, did you find your heated jacket, sister? Surely, a heated jacket in Texas. Or Tasharia, I guess we're all adapted to our spot, right? So whatever is cold for us, it's all relative, as Kevin Doyle was saying there as well, right? Tasharia, how are ya? Greetings, everyone. Happy Thursday. Hey, Shirley. Jody says, yes, they are all over me with the wrestling and tickling and hijinks. I'm always redirecting them, aka yelling at them. Yeah, this one was challenging on some of those V-ups. She was definitely making weighted. And then that prep in the beginning, the tees, she was all over it. So many scabs. Tasharia says, I did. There you go. She found her jacket. Shirley, I'm in Minnesota. Okay, so it's cold there too. Right, you did mention that this morning. Or is it... Yeah, it is. Oh, so Tara's in Minnesota as well. Nice. I feel like there are a lot of ranchers that I listen to that are in the northern states like that, in Minnesota, South or North Dakota, and all those. All right. So before we run away, 6:05 right now. Take an hour, set it aside, make progress on your goals. What was I listening to someone yesterday, and they were talking about the regrets, the biggest regrets of the dying, right? On our deathbed, there's two main regrets that we're going to have. One is that we didn't spend enough time with the people that we loved. And two is we didn't take risks. We didn't take chances. We didn't go for the things that we thought would be cool in our lives because we were scared. We stuck with comfort. We didn't get out of our comfort zone. We thought it was too risky and whatever. But do you want to have that regret, right? There's in this personal development world, people talk about memento mori all the time. And I think directly translated is remember your mortality. Memento, remember, mori, or remember you will die. And the more I think about that, the more it motivates me to do the things that are important so that, imagine you died tomorrow. I think this is maybe a good way to frame it. And if you think talking about dying is morbid, wake up, man. Everybody is going to do it. We are all going to end. And I think the more that you can frame that, the more that you can do the things that are important in your life, right? So think about this. If I were to die tomorrow, what would be my regrets? What would I be missing from my legacy, from what I want to leave here? And if I can identify that, why am I not doing it now? I don't want to look back and say that I should have done that thing, or man, I had the ability, or had the thought, the drive, the discipline, whatever, not the discipline, probably not. But I could have done that thing and I just was too scared, or I just never took that first step because X, Y, Z, or Z, because I'm Canadian. Just think about it. Just think, hey, is there something that I'm putting off that would be that thing, right? That whether it's I want to be known for something, or whether I want to set an example for my family, or whether I want to just prove it to myself that this life is mine and I can direct it in any direction that I want. You only got one, right? I think the more you remember that life is going to end sooner than you think, that it makes it just so much more motivating to go do that thing. Hey, whatever that thing is, whether it's, getting out of your 9-to-5 job and starting something important, whether it's, getting out of the city and growing your own food, whatever it is, you always will hear people say, I want to do that, or I'm gonna do that. And, sorry if I'm blunt, but no, you're not. Talk is so cheap and excuses are so abundant. And also understand that your excuses are, some people will say, hey, it's not an excuse, it's a reason. Call it what you want. It is the thing that is stopping you from doing the thing that's important. And in the end, are you going to be happy listing off your reasons or excuses? Or are you going to be content because you at least tried, right? And I don't even think that you can just say tried. I think that if you define what your goal is and you break it down into the steps that you're going to get, that's going to take to get you there, you don't even have to try. You can just do it. You can make it happen. It's insured if you do the action steps that will take you there. So I'm just going to nag on this every day because I think a lot of us are comfortable and we're not necessarily thinking that we should get out of our comfort zone. Life is good. And there you go, Tasharia. Life is good and all is well. Thanks for asking. And I agree, right? I am happy with my life and things are good. But I also believe that there is no neutral in life. There is no stagnant. There's no place where, you're staying the same and it's positive, but you're staying the same. It doesn't happen. We're either progressing or declining. For example, with my fitness, it's very hard to stay stationary. If I'm working on a thing, I'm getting better at it. If I'm not doing that thing, I'm probably getting worse at it. So, I lost that train of thought. Where's that going, Maple? She's just sitting here staring at me. I lost that one. Make it happen. Life is good. Right, life is good. Yes. So, I'm happy. And I think also a lot of people externally would look at your life, my life, whoever's, there's someone looking at your life and saying, I want that. That being said, I think we're made for progress. We're made to keep getting better because that's, in my opinion, that's what life is about. That's what happiness is. When I'm feeling shitty or anxious, it's because I'm not moving in the right direction. It's because I'm not taking the steps towards the thing that is important to me. And once I do, the anxiety is gone. Thanks, Tasharia. I've been starting to say this quote a lot, is that action is the cure for anxiety. And it's just that like, hey, so I've got this goal and I'm sitting around thinking about it and it's making me anxious because I'm not making progress towards it. That anxiety melts away the second you start working towards it. Because progress is the only way to get there, and sitting back and thinking about it is not progress. So think about continuing to step up your life, because progress is, in my opinion, is how we create happiness, right? If we are purposefully moving towards what is important to us, that's the goal of life, in my opinion. Obviously, having good relationships and, living a healthy life physically and all that, but progress towards your ultimate goals, towards your purpose, I think is everything. So on that note, I've talked about this now for 6 minutes, sit down or stand up or whatever it is and direct yourself for an hour towards that thing, whatever it is. Okay, done blabbing on that. Let's get a move on today. You guys have been fantastic. Let's see here. Jody says, when the alarm goes off, I bargain with myself. Just get up, hit the 5 a.m. squat club, then you can go back to sleep. As Tasharia says, an object in motion stays in motion. It's a great point, Jody. You're not going to actually go back to bed after this, very likely, right? You can trick yourself every day if you want and say, hey, I'm going to go back to sleep after this. And then because you don't, like, you're winning. So I love it. And yeah, I talk about that snooze button all the time, that once you start bargaining with yourself, once you allow yourself to press that snooze button, you've lost. And it's not a loss that anybody else can see. It's only the loss that you can see. You want this, don't you? Right? You've lied to yourself. You've told yourself the night before, hey, I'm going to do this thing. And then when the time came, you didn't. So personally, I think you're way better off not telling yourself you're going to do it, right? So if you're not going to get up in the morning, don't set your alarm to get up. Set it for the time that you're going to get up. And then you start to trust yourself, right? You believe the things that you tell yourself, as opposed to saying, hey, I'm going to get up and work out in the morning over and over and over again and not do it. You lose every time confidence in yourself that you can actually follow through with the things that you set for yourself, right? None of this is about external. None of this is about who sees you saying what you're going to do. It's all about you saying it to yourself. Because if I tell myself I'm going to do something and I don't do it, over time, I stop believing that I can. So if you're going to set that alarm, get up, right? Take that win, get up, go. Because once you're up, as both of you are saying, an object in motion stays in motion. Yeah, what's that, like the law of entropy? Or I'm not going to try to be smart about that. Max, consistency brings peace. Yeah, well, I think what it is, Max, is that consistency brings results. And results in the direction of our purpose brings peace. Because if we're not going anywhere, it's hard to feel good. It's hard to feel, like we have a purpose, like we're moving forward. So I love that. Consistency, I think, is the precursor because it allows you to make any kind of progress. Jody says, true, Max, very true. Yep. Crooked Peach, good morning. How you doing? I was just showing a little clip of our frost in the orchard. Are you starting to get a little bit of frost out there in Virginia yet, or is it still pretty warm? Cricket Peach Jody, Tasharia. Jody says, how Cricket Peach, how's the back? Cricket Peach says, back, Jody. I think you were talking about an injury there, Cricket Peach. You had some time off. Max says, trust me, I don't want to get up either in the morning, haha, but my discipline makes me do it. Yeah, Max, obviously, you've got, I'm going to say we both have this kind of advantage. Yours is more so than mine, but even if there's one person, right? If I know that there's one of you sitting here or coming to work out with us, it definitely makes it easier for me to get up, right? When that alarm goes off, if I do want to sleep in, I've got this, this community now, you guys, fantastic people who are waiting. And if I don't show up, like, I've failed you. So, two ways to do it. One, hold yourself accountable, but two, get a group, get an accountability team that you don't want to let down, right? Like, team sports are fantastic and you'll push yourself because you're working for other people. So great point, Max. You get up and it's really, and even if you didn't have those people there, it's the like, hey, who am I? And, do I believe that I'm the person that does the things that are important, that I say that are important? Cricket Peach, we got a couple of days ago, but strange this morning, it's like 67. I used to do that conversion real well, but that's probably like 15 Celsius? Jody says, Peach, I thought I heard you had injured your back. Maybe it was someone else on Tasharia's stream. Cricket Peach says, oh, it wasn't an injury. It was a complete body failure. I was sick on a number of levels. I'm curious to hear about that, by the way. Cricket Peach says also, all right, you better show up. You can't let people down like that. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I mean, Max, obviously your community is a little bigger than this. I was talking about this the other day, and I'm curious to see, do you stream vertically intentionally? Because I'm just learning now that if you stream vertically, you can actually, like, as a viewer, you can scroll through vertical live streams and just anybody that's streaming live vertically shows up on that. But we don't. Because we only stream horizontally, I don't show up in the, whatever that's called, the live stream feed. So I wonder if just building viewership is easier that way. Although I think also you probably get more crazy people, and not crazy, or haters or whatever. Crazy people. You definitely get some crazy people there. I've seen them. Okay. Cricket Peach says, Jody, Tasharia has had back injuries. That's probably what it was. I feel like we've all had back injuries at some point. Tasharia says, Peach. Yeah. Jody says, oh, okay, good morning and hope you are well. All right. Well, we've done a good hour 20 this morning. As much as if you guys are here, it makes sense to hang on and get some more viewership time, but that's okay. Peach says, thank you, Jody. I appreciate it, darling. And Shirley says, horizontal is better viewing for some of us. I agree. I mean, if I'm going to watch something, especially if I'm going to put it up on on my computer or on the TV, and I think if I was following something like this, I'd want it up on the TV so I could see it. So personally, yeah, it makes more sense to do it horizontally. I think it just limits our reach. It limits our exposure. Yeah, exactly. Cricket Beach says going vertical will expose you to more people. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm open to a strategy here. Maybe at some point, especially Maple, stop it. Maybe especially during the winter, once the Maple, just chill out. Once the farm is, in winter mode a little bit, maybe once a week or something, I'll do an extra vertical stream and we'll do, I don't know, we'll figure something out to do something fun. Tasharia says, definitely get more viewers, but build more and community non-vertical. Yeah, I mean, I don't get a lot of, shit talkers yet, and I think that's because we're only horizontal. But, as I've told Jody and I've told you guys before, I like having those people. I say that now, but I think it'd be funny to have some of those people come in and say, hey, you have chicken legs or whatever. I've been dealing with that my whole life, and I think it'd be entertaining. So, Kenneth, how you doing, man? What do you got programmed for today? What's on the docket for you? Jody says, I'm going to let the pups outside and walk around my yard. Very cold here. Yeah, it's dark out, but I can't tell. So I don't know how cold it is here yet, but I'm sure it is probably pretty frigid. So let's one more time check tomorrow. Right, so tomorrow's Friday, and we have been keeping Friday as kind of our Olympic lifting day. So our EMOM tomorrow is going to be some hang power cleans, which you can do with dumbbell, kettlebell, barbell, stick, whatever. Some tempo push-ups. So we're going to nice slow descent, quick on the up, and then some pause jerks for our skill, our opportunity work afterwards. So if if you're new to weightlifting or not, great opportunity to learn some new skills and build some more fitness. So let's see, Jody. Yes, Peach. I have a headlamp too. We'll put on my percolator first. I thought that was for your walk, but coffee before you go. I love it. Shirley says, whatever helps your channel. Full support from here. Love you, Shirley. Thanks so much. And Crooked Peach says, Adam, you really seem to be a natural on camera and interacting with people. What have you done in the past like this, sir? Well, Crooked Peach, I've coached fitness for almost 25 years. I had a couple co-op jobs when I was in university working for a military base and for a police college. So I've taught fitness classes to over 200 people at once, which is a silly thing to do. Anyways, and then since 2012, I've owned a CrossFit affiliate. So I've been coaching group fitness basically my whole life. So talking about fitness is pretty second nature to me. I mean, the camera is new, but I kind of just feel like I'm talking to my class. So I appreciate it though, Crooked. Jody says coffee after walk. You earn it. I like it. KDL says deadlift and bench press, then kettlebell and sled push EMOM. Whoa. I think if there are a few exercises that, V-ups is probably one of them, which we did today. But exercises that I don't want to say don't love, because there's obviously lots of value in it, but sled pushes just make me want to throw up. So enjoy that, KDL. Not my favorite, but obviously tons of value, especially in terms of functional movement. Like on the farm, I'm always pushing shit around. So it's a good tool, but pain. Jody says walk, coffee, watch Spencer, watch Tasharia, go to work. Well, very consistent on that. Love it. I like that, you get to watch those streams as you work too. So super cool. Sometimes I'll be able to check in while I'm out doing chores or whatever, but it's nice. Crooked. Oh, that's amazing. Thanks for sharing that with us. Awesome. Hey, so let's call her a day here. We're almost an hour and a half in. I appreciate you guys so much. As I'm saying, right, if it weren't for you, getting up early wouldn't be that easy, right? It would be a lot more of a struggle. But knowing that you guys are here doing it with me, or even just hanging out, makes it so much better. So I hope you guys have a great session and a great day today. And we'll see you tomorrow for some weightlifting. Peace. Love.